Welcome back. I just want to say before we start the episode, we have a very, very special guest here today.
Oh, so special.
I've referenced him many times. You know the legend. My dearest cousin.
Got him blushing.
The peanut butter falcon to my chocolate dreadhead thundercat. The mixed messiah to my big black Buddha. It's my Irish twin cousin. And I know that don't sound like that makes sense, but I need y'all to understand. It makes sense. My cousin Kyle.
Woo!
To the Brodent Royale podcast today.
Well, with Braulio gone, I've been playing this for a while. Welcome back to the Guyana Man podcast.
Guyana Man podcast.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. What happened, buddy?
Big up GT. Big up my Coney Barbies.
But I'll introduce myself a little bit when Braulio gets back.
Yeah. So what's gone? What you do?
What happening, buddy?
I hate that when you do it. I literally hear your mom when you do it.
I know. I sound exactly like my mom when I do that. What you do?
What
you do? What happened?
Oh my god.
My dad hates it when I do it too, because I'll be in my room and he's like, was that Pam?
No, that's what I'm saying. He pop in your room. What's your mother? Oh, it's just what? I heard her. It was me. It was me.
It was me.
It was me. What you mean, buddy?
Well, yeah, Ross.
So, Jamal, let me tell you something. You see if you guys pass me one more time?
Stop it. You sound like our granddad. See if you guys pass me one more time.
Damn, he on that call. Wow now.
A while. I don't know if it's a while.
See, in the movies, in the horror movies y'all tell me about, one person gets separated and all the crazy shit start happening, all the freaky shit start happening. Not that freaky shit. Calm yourself.
Hey yo, you said freaky shit.
My fault. You caught a stray. My apologies.
I'm always catching strays, bro. Oh, who's freaky now?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you're side-eyeing.
I didn't say anything. Oh my god.
What happened?
Hot as hell in here.
It is hot as hell.
Oh, we got
I feel the difference.
4
Grown man with ass hair.
So,
It's hot as hell in this funky ass room I'm in.
did I miss the Gooch talk?
Oh my god. No, you missed the Guyana talk.
Welcome to the Brodent Royale podcast. I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
a brief intermission.
Welcome, twin.
Hi, everybody.
Woo.
You might know me from the comments, or from this beautiful man right here. And glad to be here. I told them when they hit 100, I would make a special appearance. And shout out to these guys for making 100 subscribers.
Another one.
I don't know why that's my default noise.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. We are back with episode 48.
And we in person. We live in person.
That's
And we love
fantastic.
it.
I just dropped water myself.
Why you
That is a
wetting
multiple of 4.
Why you wetting yourself?
It's your grown age.
Anyway,
I do want to say, I think this is our last episode in this set.
Damn. So for y'all that have been bitching about the fire alarm,
You don't have to bitch no more.
y'all won't
It's
hear
gonna
much
be-
of it.
It's going to be gone, and we're going to at least be virtual for the time being.
Yes, sir.
And then
We'll figure it
The
out.
future will be the future.
the future will be the future.
Stay tuned.
And if y'all getting these comments talking about the fire alarm this time, eat my dick. Oh, wait, hold on. And don't forget the balls.
I love how when like you start talking like that, Braulio just sounds disgusted.
That's what I'm saying. He has such
Oh
a
my
face of
God.
disgust. He's like,
Ugh.
why is he talking like that? Ew.
Granted, it is understandable. You be saying some wild shit.
Yo, twin, help me. Twin, help me. I'm about to pop old.
Listen, man. Listen, he said some wild shit, yes, but that's not 15 minutes of gooch talk.
Thank you.
Chill.
That you prolonged, by the way.
Chill.
Oh.
All right. Ew.
Stinky. Anyway.
So normally we do talk about what's been going on in our lives, but y'all don't give a fuck about that.
Listen.
This time.
This time.
And honestly, we don't give a fuck about it right now either because San Diego Comic-Con is live right now.
So
Or
much.
live as of us
So
recording.
much.
Yeah. And so far, a lot's been announced that we want to kind of touch upon before we get to the main event of this episode.
Black screen.
Oh,
Oh, black screen
good
already.
catch. Good catch.
Dun, 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 dun.
He flow.
San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con.
That was me airbending, yo.
What do you guys want to talk about first?
I just airbent, so obviously I want to talk about Avatar.
By the way, watch it on Paramount.
Watch it on Paramount.
I'm not playing with y'all.
Day one.
I'm not playing with y'all. Let me find out y'all not watching that shit officially. I'm finna beat the brakes off y'all.
Yo.
Listen. I don't care if you watched it previously when it leaked, but if this support them, just put your support out there.
Because my thing is this, right? You was rushing trying to find that leak, trying to get it early, right? Clearly you pressed about it. So you gonna do the stealing shit, right? And then not support it and then no new shit get made? How the fuck that makes sense?
So
You pressed, but you
not
don't want it
it.
to continue? Makes sense, nigga.
Yeah, and that movie, gorgeous.
absolutely.
Did it have its flaws? Yeah, a little bit, but I didn't care. Like it was just one of those movies where the flaws just like they just
A little bit of character assassination,
Because-
just a little bit.
a little bit, but like I just loved this still. I loved it
Visually, it was
because it still had a lot of heart. It still had a lot of heart in it. And I really loved it for that.
and it felt like no matter how grown they were still
The gang.
young, and I appreciate that. You know, and it makes me wonder what the new gang gonna be like because we finally got a trailer for Avatar 7 Havens.
Woo!
Right. It's like post Legend of Korra.
Yes,
Yeah.
post Legend of Korra. Listen, and I know the Korra stocks are abysmal right now. Please, please, y'all
Down
know
a
whatever they
trillion.
pinned on her. She ain't do that shit. Stop it.
She definitely sacrificed herself.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that.
You know what I mean? Like the idea that and this add to the chorus lander. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop.
I'm gonna step away one more time. By the way, just keep going though. Keep going.
We're
more
gonna keep going. This is
God.
gonna be an intermittent Braulio episode.
Don't worry, guys. That's why they got me.
It's important.
Not for real.
It's okay. It's okay. We understand, Papa.
I think Korra's character has been unreasonably hated on for a good while.
Yeah.
So
I have to say, I used to be a chorus lander. I used to. I'm reformed. I get it. It's not even
you saw all the external factors that were up against
Yeah.
Korra.
Yeah.
like when it was first coming out. I was like what, like 12, 13. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I think the only time I looked at Korra and I was like, yo, what are we talking about? Was really the first season. Really
Yeah.
the first season. And dealing with Amon, like I get it, bloodbending, okay. But like some of the niggas you was really throwing down with, you not being Avatar real, you trying to box. Stop. Be the Avatar. Level the whole playing field. You know, yeah, I don't know. Some of the, she was dealing with shit where I was just like, yo, I don't even know how Aang would deal with some of that shit.
Fair.
You know, the only thing I think I know confidence Aang would have had that she struggled with was probably the penultimate moment of fighting Vatu. I think Aang would have had that, you know. What happened?
Just some real
We're just
gentle caresses.
bonding, all right.
Some real gentle caresses over there. Wow.
Who touched whose butt?
No.
Wait.
Were you still talking about Seven Havens?
We were talking about Chorus Lander
Oh,
and how everybody need to like chill out a bit.
listen, you're a Korra defender. I'm not necessarily a Korra hater. It has a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
Again, admittedly, yes. But also, if you're worried about your show getting canceled season after season after season, how
And
do
then
you
you
write
get and then you get moved on to Nickelodeon.com.
not .com, the app?
I can I can definitely see like those behind the scenes, like those studio intervention shit. But even then, like just like even leading up to that moment and stuff like that, like what they said at least is that was their intention for Korra, for every season to be its own arc. So who knows if that's true? But
I take back what I said. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why would you intend it in that order, knowing that you won't have the whole reason the Avatar exists at season 2? That's supposed to be last season. Y'all stupid. Oh my god.
Yeah, like they wanted to do that,
But not too much on Korra, okay? She's just a girl.
Just a girl. Wait, Chris.
But you know, I'm excited for Seven Havens. People were complaining. They're always complaining, but complaining about the animation. I didn't really care as much.
That's what I was saying.
See,
like,
I won't lie. I am somebody who complained a little bit. And it was not necessarily that I thought it was bad. I'm just used to the fluidity of motion that's typically presented in Avatar. And it was something that I took note of and I was like, it's a little choppy. Now, again, I don't hate it. It's not me saying, oh my God, it's bad. It was just something that I noticed. And also, if you're looking at like some of the more like well put together, a little bit more serious cartoons of today, all the animation styles look something similar when it comes to like action and motion.
That's true.
So,
I mean, I can agree that it's a little choppy. It didn't bother me much. I think I can just give it its grace.
yeah.
I think people are just kind of like, I feel like if you really go back to like how original Avatar, it is choppier than people remember. It is
That is also
2005.
true. That is also true.
I think they're spoiled by like Korra.
that,
you know,
and that's
for
exactly
one,
what I was
and
talking
then
about.
also like other animated projects.
Yeah.
So
I'm not comparing it to that movie. That movie
Yeah.
was years in the making.
it was meant for theaters. Like that shit was a lot. Not everything could be like that. And on top of that, I think it looked fine. I think people were also complaining about the art style in general.
Oh no, I
I'm
love
like,
the art.
those backgrounds were beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
I
like
love the art
character
style.
designs, or just like the style of like the characters, like because I feel like Korra again made it more complex. Like if you like, they had more simple designs in OG Atla, and then in Korra they had like more complicated design.
I
That's
feel like
true.
they found a good middle ground. Like it's still, I feel like it's really true to the original Atla with some like the core backgrounds. Like
Yeah, no, I could definitely agree with that.
What happened?
Yeah, definitely
Oh,
more
makes sense.
Take it
detailed.
time.
But they got some Doomsday stuff. I didn't really check it out.
You sounded like a cricket here and that shit.
That sound like a cricket?
Yeah, like we like kind of whistling like a cricket.
Yeah, Marvel. Holy cow, Marvel
was
at
on
San
me.
Diego.
San Diego.
San
Diego.
Diego Comic Con, bro. San Diego Comic Con is like Marvel's. Like that's their spot where they want to just pop shit off.
They be
Yo, for
popping
real.
after like Ghost Rider.
Ghost
Yo,
Rider with
oh my
Ryan
gosh.
Gosling.
Literally.
perfect casting.
Should have been
Literally.
casted as Black Panther though. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm the wrong person to say that.
Yo, you're so I'm tired of you. But yeah, no, it was actually so funny. I think I was really brainwashed by the Nicolas Cage propaganda. and so when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know, he might be too pretty for that. And then I looked in the comments like, wait, no, never mind.
Yo,
Johnny
I
Blaze.
swear people always have something to complain about, bro. It's fucking crazy because I
wasn't
never ever talked about
complaining.
no, not you, bro. That's just
The
you.
fan base. Yo, chill, bro.
I'll pop over right now. Stop it.
Did I say you?
I love.
I love you too.
No,
Yo,
because
it's too hot to be touching each other like that.
I
sorry.
just touched you.
Caressing. Hey, yo.
Anyways,
Ganesh, hold on.
That was just,
Oh.
There we go.
our guest is not.
I
know,
can't- I can't-
it's
that's-
really
that's-
rough.
that's my cousin. That's not how it operates. I'm
it's
sorry.
really rough because Ganesh gave me this really, like, I got this really comfortable chair that I lean back, so I feel like I'm just a part of the set at this point.
Oh hell yeah!
Welcome.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was it? No, you talked about the Nick Cage stuff.
Yeah.
Like no one ever talked about Nicolas Cage before this. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like
no one
I remember
ever spoke about that man.
I remember
until-
people saying it was bad back in, back in the day.
A lot
so.
of people said that it was bad. Even like, I mean, the same thing with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like back when Spider-Man 3 came out, people were
Yeah,
shitting on
Oh
it.
no,
on it.
I was a lover since I was a jit, yo.
Same. I went to the theater. I watched it in theaters,
I had Spider-Man 3 on PSP.
bro.
On PSP.
like we need y'all to know. I'm Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. You Spider-Man. We Spider-Man. Okay.
Oh,
I need y'all to understand.
I am the.
And don't, if you don't think that you Spider-Man, you are up. Get the fuck out the function.
but damn, bro, Johnny Blaze. Honestly, what are y'all's thoughts on Ryan Gosling's casting? Do
I
you
think
feel
it's
like
great casting, bro.
I think it's
Again,
perfect.
like after I looked in the comment, I was like, no, this is perfect.
There's only one casting that I would have liked just as much as Ryan Gosling.
Who?
Norman Reedus.
oh,
Okay, that's fair.
But,
Yeah.
all right, that kind of brings my kind of gripe with it, because you know I'm always fucking mad at Marvel.
Justifiably so.
Yeah, like you would think he hate this shit for real.
I will say it's a couple years late. I think prime
Admittedly.
Ryan Gosling would have been like the best point to bring him in as Goist
Goist right though.
Voice right on.
as Goist Rider. Yeah, no. Honestly, Norman Reedus, same thing. I feel like Norman Reedus really would have done a good Ghost Rider. I think he could be a variant, if anything, maybe a couple down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
variant
that
would be
great for
cool.
him. He's just a biker, bro. Like,
Or, I mean, hey, Norman Reedus was in a video game and Death Stranding. It would be cool if maybe like Insomniac pulled Norman Reedus aside and was like,
that
yo,
Oh
was
my
fire,
God.
bro. Fire.
Ghost Rider game would go crazy.
that would go crazy.
Yeah.
A Midnight Suns, that's actually like gameplay.
and actually gameplay,
not a
not-
fucking card game.
And like y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but cousin, you know this. Most of the time, I hate turn-based games, and then you turn it into a card game on top of that. I have trauma with card games. Okay, I played Chain of Memories on the Game Boy and on the console. Don't give me no fucking card game.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean Ryan Gosling, I am excited to see like what he does. I'm not a big fan that Sean Levy is directing or producing.
He's directing it.
He's
Yeah.
directing it. He's also done Deadpool and Wolverine and
Right.
the Deadpool movies, which I am personally not that big of a fan of. I think they were a product of its time, maybe like a decade ago. With Ghost Rider, though,
I mean, look, I think there's potential because, like, I think, well, any project can be like different, but like Sean Levy has also done a lot of episodes of Stranger Things, even the first season, which is like where like that horror factor, and supernaturalness of season 1 was very prominent.
Okay.
So I think he does have the potential to do it, but he also has the potential to make it like too funny or
well,
like too.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's I think the problem is that he's in terms of Deadpool analysis, it was reductionist, right? And so to your point, yes, you can argue the support for Stranger Things, but also we're not talking about characters that got development expectation backed into them. He was dealing with fresh kids. That sounded so crazy. That sounded so crazy. That sounded so crazy. That's not,
boom, bro.
bro. That's not how I meant that.
Fresh
Please. I'm sorry. I could have worded that better.
he was dealing with one now.
Yo, okay. But so long as he doesn't reduce Ghost Rider's character, I'm willing to give him a shot.
Yeah,
what I mean?
I don't want Ryan Gosling to be too Ryan Gosling in this one.
Yeah.
That's also the other thing.
'Cause, like that's what makes a lot of his stuff like very like special in a lot of things, and like I think it works in a lot of things. I don't think it's gonna work with the Ghost Rider like that.
Yeah.
I can see it working out pretty well, especially if he's playing like that more washed up kind of version of Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like down on his luck where he has to make that deal. I can see how he could spin those darker themes a little bit well, because while Deadpool was reductionist, like the dark themes and like all the background stuff they had going on was really good.
That's a good point. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
That is fair. Definitely interested to see what they do visually with him. Because, I mean, looking at Deadpool and Wolverine, one thing I will say about it, like the visual effects were not that bad.
No,
I
they
mean,
weren't bad.
compared to like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, they weren't that bad.
You love the shit on that movie.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yes, but I'm like, I'm not bringing it up.
Okay, Thor: Love and
Yeah.
Thunder had like one set piece that was like amazing visually.
Was it
was like the when
Gore?
they were like Gore's like when they were in the black and white.
yeah,
That
yeah,
shit looked
yeah.
fucking fire, and I
Yeah.
don't care who like
It
who
looked
disagrees.
fire in the trailer up until I saw the movie itself, and I was like, that does not match well with the tone at all.
No.
Yeah, no, the tone and all
no.
that stuff. I'll give to you, and like I feel the same way. It's just that one scene visually was great.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I am excited for Ghost Rider. I do want to see what they do.
You know what I'm also excited for? Black Panther 3.
Wakanda forever.
Ibambe! Stop playing with him. Now, people are up in arms. I understand y'all wanted Damson Idris as the actor. I think a lot of y'all just wanted him in there because he's handsome. I understand.
Justifiable.
I understand. He is handsome.
I got
But-
a roll for him. Pause.
What that mean?
What that mean?
What that mean?
Look, I know we lost Mahershala Ali, but I think Damson Idris could possibly be a substitute for Blade down the line. And I know what Wesley Snipes said, but
As a young Blade or whatever.
as a young Blade,
I can
the
get
thing
with
I
that.
liked about what's his name?
Marshala Ali.
Mashallah. Yeah, I can never pronounce his name. I always forget.
Mahershala
Marshala
Ali.
Marshala.
Marshala.
Okay, Ali.
This is a
Okay.
lesson
The thing
for
about
y'all.
him is that his voice in itself is something that just carries.
Yes. Yes.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know if Damson Idris has that sort of bass.
He doesn't. But everybody complain about David Johnson. First of all, again, if you guys watch the panel, right? Ryan Coogler said that it's going to be a come up story of him growing up and growing into the mantle and everything like that. So it's going to be a sort of coming of age, young boy, you know, kind of like discover himself, whatever type of deal.
Mhm.
So that being the point, him not looking as grown and proper as Chadwick Boseman, I think is a little bit unfair.
Yeah,
Um,
I've got another point to make after.
yeah. And again, most likely, like I think this film, and this is just my personal opinion, I think this film is probably going to be him having to prove himself to M'Baku, who's probably going to be adversarial towards him. Not necessarily evil adversarial, maybe, but definitely like, and I'm not going easy on you.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Go ahead.
I think as far as with Damson Idris, with Damson Idris, I've seen his work in F1.
Mm-hmm.
He has that sort of quality that I like to just call like Instagram face. I think he's a very conventionally attractive person, and I feel like sometimes that can affect how the audience views that character.
So, yes, fair, but you haven't watched Snowfall.
I haven't watched Snowfall.
Snowfall is a good capture of his range. He does it really well. You know what I mean? Especially if we're talking about a come up story.
Mm-hmm.
Snowfall starts out in come up story. Come up and descend fall. Hence the name. So it's not that he doesn't have the range for it. He does. But again, I think I like David Johnson's vibe for it.
I think David Johnson's vibe is good for it too, just because I mean I've seen more movies with David Johnson in it, like Alien Romulus.
Listen, he sold me on Long Walk.
Long Walk was really good. I mean, for those of you who might be like, he's not like conventionally attractive.
Eat dick, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like, especially because I know y'all niggas complaining about that. Eat his dick then. Like, fuck. Like, God. Y'all want Jameson, eat his dick. Like, shit.
And the balls.
And the balls. And the balls. Don't forget the balls. Shit. But, you know, like, it doesn't have to always be star-studded. Oh my God. And you have to be the sexiest nigga alive. No, it doesn't have to always be that. But do you capture the vibe that we're trying to set properly? And I think he does.
I agree.
I think that's something you guys had talked about previously on the podcast. It's like, when does look and fit in the character really come into play?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, somebody can really look the part, but somebody really encapsulates the character better.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We not gonna beat that dead horse. We're not gonna beat that dead horse.
But
y'all see how my cousin called that shit back? That's because he been watching since day one.
Yes, sir.
This is premium on the yacht. Okay,
He driving the boat.
He driving the boat. We in the VIP room. Dennis, you may or may not. We'll see.
Shout out my homie Dennis.
Stick with us. Stick with us,
Dennis.
Shout out Dennis, man.
A movie I'm really excited for is Coyote versus Acme. I don't know about anybody else. I'm a big fan of Looney Tunes. You know, since legit, and seeing Wile E. Coyote finally kind of get
his comeuppance.
Yeah, like after Acme's products failed him so many times, he's taking them to court.
Yo,
like it's such an absurd concept that like I know it's gonna do super well, especially because he doesn't talk. Like Wile E. Coyote does not speak.
Is he not speaking in the film too?
I don't think so. I didn't see anything about him speaking.
That would be so funny. Like everybody's speaking around him.
Who would you cast as Wile E. Coyote for voicing?
Marshall Ali.
Oh my god,
that'd be hilarious.
That would be funny.
And then they on top of the Marvel stuff, they also showed a new trailer of Doomsday.
Oh shit!
That was only at Comic-Con. And the difference with this trailer, they showed a little bit more after like the finger thing, where like you see like green magic kind of envelop Thor a little bit more. So it's like confirmed that he's going to be also into like magic, so he's going to be more powerful. And on top of that, they showed some stuff that hints that Mr. Fantastic will have that prior relationship with Doctor Doom.
They gonna beef, y'all.
Yeah, because like there was like a line where he said like, "Victor, did you do this, Victor?" You know what I mean? So it shows that like they did confirm that he is from this universe, that Doom is from their universe, that they do have some kind of history. Does it kind of suck that it's not really explored? Sure. Like I could definitely agree with that.
I think it sucks balls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but it's there. It's there.
Fuck that.
I'm sorry.
That.
I'm sorry. Like
fuck that. How are you gonna have a Fantastic Four villain not feature him?
Not a villain. The main villain.
The main villain, and not have him featured in the first Fantastic Four movie, or have any build up towards Doomsday.
Listen, I saw a video where someone was like, okay, I can agree with a lot of things with the whole Doom thing. And like when he said this argument in this video, it was kind of crazy. I actually kind of agreed with it.
Okay.
So he said that argument with no build up argument with Doom. They're like, that shit's ass. And I was like, at first I was like, whoa. Like
Yeah.
and then he said, listen, Thanos, people say that Thanos was built up. But it wasn't Thanos himself that was built up. It was the Infinity Stones that were built up. Like throughout the movies, it was the Infinity Stones. And then on top of that, Thanos had like 2 appearances really before he was in Infinity War. In both those appearances, he was nothing like how he actually was in Infinity War. They figured that out specifically for that film. And in that film is where you got everything about that Thanos, about his purpose, what he's doing, how he's doing it, all while everything is going on. And that's why we know Thanos as how he is today, just through that movie. It's really just Infinity War for real.
May I rebut?
Go ahead.
That shit's stupid as fuck. and
the
reason why
I agree.
And the reason why it's stupid as fuck is because, again, sprinkling a character and alluding to the presence of that character in other movies does generate buildup. It does. It may
especially from the first Avengers.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree with the fact that the aura that he carried in some of those sprinkler teasers, whatever, is not the same of the Thanos that we got in Infinity War and Endgame. I can agree with that. But acting like it does not add nothing to the threat and presence as he is as a villain, and on top of that fact that it carried the conversation of what is he going to do? What is his plan? How is he going to be presented? People were having that conversation since the end of the first Avengers. That matters. And again,
it shows that there's sort of like, all right, this is what we're aiming to go for.
It's like
right from the start.
Yeah.
Like this is the goal. Like this is it. This is the pinnacle.
You know what I mean?
It's literally a teaser for your main villain.
And I
We
feel
have
like,
nothing. We have none of that prior to Endgame.
I want to say we have none of that. I could say we
Yeah.
don't have as much, but we don't have none of that in Multiverse Saga because
But if
the whole thing about the Multiverse Saga is the multiverse, is the incursions, which we have seen in Spider-Man, we've seen in Doctor Strange. You know, we have seen the concept of multiverses and their collisions and what happens to these timelines
Truth be
in
told,
multiple movies. Is it as solid as Infinity Saga? No.
truth be told, and again, while I'm saying it's ass, I can also allot space for grace in the fact that we know who they were supposed to be setting up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I will give them grace on that, but don't try to convince me that it makes sense and it's good.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. Like, I give grace because, again, it's also not their typical format, because if we're talking about if they continue the Jonathan Majors timeline with Kang, they would have kept building him up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, incursions originally weren't built for Doom. Like, that entire multiverse and timeline thing, that wasn't built for Doom, so they had to figure out a way to put him in there.
Like, not for nothing, Doom is carried by his own aura.
Yeah.
and listen, that's very Doom of him.
That is very Doom of
Like,
him.
if you're going to pivot to any character, it has like Doom is a great choice.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Like, who else are you gonna really do? You could do Mephisto, maybe. But
Could
with
do-
the whole
I
multiverse
got
stuff
an
you're doing,
idea. The Scrolls. Why don't we go back to the Scrolls and revisit that idea since
nah,
we fucked it
it's
up
too
with
late.
No,
It's
no,
too
they
late.
fucked it. I don't want to
It's
see
too
it
late.
anymore. I'm
It's too
sorry.
late.
They could have done the Collector.
They could have.
They could have actually made him like a mainstay bad guy instead of just a couple features.
True.
I agree. Yeah. I just don't think that Doom is probably the best decision for an Avengers movie at this point. I think he should have definitely had a feature in a Fantastic Four movie.
I mean, my thing is, like, if you put him in the second, you put him in the second Fantastic Four movie, and then he start really doing some crazy shit at the end of that movie, and that's what leads to an Avengers level movie, I could rock with it. You know what I mean?
See, I think that's
and-
semantics at that point. Because, like, if they do everything in this movie, like, they gave everything of his backstory. Like, if I'm saying,
I'm not saying give everything his backstory. That's not even what I'm saying.
No. Listen, I'm saying, like, if in Doomsday, let's say they do it, they nail it with Doom.
Mhm.
They give his backstory, they give his motivations, and his motivations make sense to what's going on.
Mhm.
Like, if they play their cards right,
They
with
get their
Doom,
flowers. They get their flowers. Yeah.
then none of it really, like, in terms of Doom himself, I wouldn't think really mattered if he was in there anyway.
But
I think what matters is whether he's present afterwards. Like, if they never bring him back
is a movie
as somebody else, maybe not Robert Downey Jr., but somebody else playing Doctor Doom versus Fantastic Four in the future. Because, like, the thing with Doctor Doom that people are so mad about, I feel like, is the fact that he should be, like, not just used for that, like, just for that. If he can be an Avengers level threat, but he is mostly a Fantastic Four villain, I think if he somehow stays for, like, that soft reboot somehow, then I think it could work.
Not to say that, you know, my thing is, yeah, they can nail the landing with Doom, right? Does that mean the movie's good? Do we define a movie being good by the antagonist?
Well, we weren't talking about whether the movie's good.
But no, but I'm saying, like, I'm saying we're also worried about the whole movie, not just Doom.
Well, yeah, but that's not what we were talking about. Yeah, if we're talking about the movie in itself, yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know what we were getting.
I don't know where we was going with that.
I think my brain skipped a few steps.
Yeah,
My
you're just
apologies.
trying to argue with me.
No, I wasn't just trying to argue. I think my
He's getting
brain
ahead of schedule.
my brain was a little bit ahead of schedule.
He
My
was
fault.
trying to he was trying to make me seem like I was, like, fucking glazing the movie again.
No, that wasn't for you. When I said that was so stupid, that wasn't to you. That was to, like, the guy who originally had the idea.
He explains it better than I did. But.
Okay. But yeah, it's hella shit going on. Lanterns and shit, you know.
Which looks every
my
trailer's making it look better to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're not excited.
I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't
Listen,
know.
it's
They
not the
cast
Lighthouse,
it.
man.
Look, bro. I'll take the Lighthouse over a fucking 60-year-old Hal Jordan being replaced by Jon Stewart. Even though they're not really a replacement, it's supposed to be kind of like
A
hand
duo.
in hand.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Hal Jordan being old as fuck.
Yeah,
And also, he's a fucking squirrel. Like, why are you shitting, bro? Like,
Yo, like
I think Hal Jordan's just a little too me
for you, yeah.
for me right now. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it its grace because every trailer does make it look like better than before. That first trailer make it look like it was gonna be trash. Like,
Yeah, I was not excited.
I'm not gonna lie. Looking at Sinestro, I'm like, this looks rough.
it does look a little rough, but it doesn't look as rough as what we've gotten with Green Lantern.
I'm gonna side with him. Sinestro's features in my head are a bit more sharper than they presented it. That's just me. You know what I mean? I don't hate it by any means, but I did expect a bit more sharper ears, a little bit,
less wrinkly skin.
That I think is proportioned to him.
Oh,
Are you excited for Clayface?
oh hell yeah! Speaking of wrinkly skin,
I am so hyped for Clayface.
do you realize?
I think I'm.
You gotta press it again.
I am definitely looking forward to Clayface. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with that character, especially after that. I was on board ever since the teaser trailer dropped.
Yeah.
And like after seeing the new trailer, still
not on.
ah,
All right, it's on. It's on.
uh,
All right.
and after seeing that new trailer, I definitely am interested to see what they do with Clayface. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, DCU James Gunn.
I think was it me and you that had a long deep dive on the James Gunnification of shit?
We all did. It was on the pod.
It was on the pod?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my days blend together. I don't remember where I had any conversations.
You're
I'm so
good,
sorry.
bro. The gun is jamming. The gun is jamming.
People would kind of hate on that when I said that.
Really?
I put it as a short. Yeah. I never mentioned it to you guys, but people were like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like people want to really. They're still in that period where they want to defend James Gunn and everything. Like Superman was really good.
It was.
Yeah.
But since then, he's made some questionable choices with the stuff. You know what I mean?
And if
Is
you can't
it all
admit
bad?
that,
No, but
and if you can't admit that, eat dick.
like
I'm sorry.
things are not
And balls.
perfect.
And balls. Don't forget
You know,
the balls.
If you like the stuff that's been put out, great. Like that's fine.
We're happy
but
for you.
if we're seeing a criticism and we have concerns over characters that we care about, we're gonna say it.
Yeah.
Or like even for me, like sometimes I just look at things as a movie, like structure of a movie. Hey, I didn't really like the pacing of this, or like how they implemented it this way. It was weird.
Yeah.
And you don't gotta agree with us, but like be respectful before I beat your ass. Like what?
I don't remember what they said. I don't know if it was disrespectful, but
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think like
wait, pause. Guys, we're at 40 minutes. Do we want to do a
longer episode? We could
longer
do
episode?
Yeah, sure.
yeah, fuck it.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
So then we'll just wrap it up with I guess Clayface or
What, San Diego Comic-Con, just
Yeah.
like whatever we're talking about.
Just one more
with
thing
those.
about Clayface. I think if they lean more into that body horror aspect that they were showing, because like especially nowadays, Clayface is shown as like this goofy character. They kind of do that to kind of ground his character and make him this gross, disgusting body horror monster. I think it'll be fantastic. I really like
for sure.
I agree with you because like not for nothing, these guys are really excited. I kind of don't care.
which is understandable.
I think it's fair, yeah.
Like what are the reasons that you're like I don't really care?
So again, like you said, like in terms of my own internal conceptualization of him, I've either seen the goofy shit or I'm comparing it to Arkham City.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that again is on me for not knowing shit and whatever. But the framing of horror, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean. Then again, like I recognize it's a me thing. I recognize that it's a me thing because I don't care too much for body horror in general.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's not something that like, oh my god, like you know what I mean. But I am excited to see a good story written and set up. And from the trailers, I can tell that there is a deep story.
Yeah, because Clayface wasn't something that he like the James Gunn plan. I think he brought that project.
Yeah.
And he liked it so much he'd made it.
Which
Yeah.
is like one of my biggest fucking gripes with James Gunn's DCU right now because look at all right, I don't like to compare DCU to the MCU, but look at
not fair.
Yeah. But I mean look at where the MCU started. We had Iron Man, we had the Incredible Hulk, we had Thor, we had Captain America. These are Marvel mainstays that people know, whether you like comics or not. If somebody's like, oh, what's your favorite superhero? Who the fuck is going to go, yeah, I love Clayface.
Yeah, I mean, even like, well, like, I'll even This is gonna sound like it's
You've
against
been
you.
touching me a lot,
Sorry.
bro.
It's gonna sound like it's against you, but it's actually like for your argument that you're saying. When they made those movies, a lot of those characters weren't even that known.
Yeah.
Like, Iron Man was not that known. Like they were made popular by this narrative that connects the tissue between them.
And I don't give a fuck about this reductionist history. The big three was Hulk,
Spider-Man, and Wolverine.
Goddamn.
Respect on Logan, bro. My short king.
Bro, like now you ask somebody what's the MCU big three? Oh, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America.
Get the fuck out of here with Iron Man,
Y'all
bro.
wasn't there in the trenches, man.
No. All right, hold up. I saw an interview. I think it was Tom Holland and I forgot. I think it was Tom Holland and John Bernthal, and they asked each other like, "Oh no, it was Tom Holland and Matt Damon," and they asked each other like, "Oh, who's your favorite superhero?" What do y'all think Tom Holland said?
Spider-Man.
No, like Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man is my favorite superhero. Eat a dick, bruh.
And you Spider-Man?
And you Spider-Man?
And you Spider-Man?
Not my Spider-Man, bruh. Disrespectfully, not my Spider-Man, bruh.
I almost want to dethrone you. If you weren't,
They bringing Toby back for a reason, man.
If you weren't Zendaya's husband, I would really go in on you. But I'm gonna spare you. I'm gonna spare you because
Look,
I don't know how you did that, but I respect you.
I watched The Odyssey. Solid performance, but fuck, man, you cannot play a real New Yorker.
Man,
You need to have some
got
dogs.
100 around 100 clips.
You always like talk shit right
New
before the movie comes out.
New York.
I hope you love Brand New Day, and then you have to come back and be like, I know I talked shit
I
about
was wrong.
I was wrong.
Brand New Day looks like it's gonna be fucking fire.
You're not-
I'm just saying, bro.
No matter what, double down.
Double down.
Double down.
Double
fuck
down.
you, Tom.
Wait! I didn't say that far. Not that far. Tom, stop. Wait, we didn't mean it like that. He
I
like,
am the Green Goblin.
oh my god.
First, we attack his heart.
Yo, the impression was fire.
That was clean, bro.
You think it's time to get to the main event?
The main event.
Dive in.
So, as you guys see, we are 4 people deep today. We have, you have my cousin.
There's actually 4 now.
Yeah. This is crazy, yo. Our longest running gag is
Ever since episode from the start, bro.
Anyway.
Yo, just wait till episode 400.
Yo, I'm so sorry. Like, when we get to 444, I'm so sorry, y'all. We're about to be so annoying. We're about to be so annoying.
So
in
we
our
are
30s, dude.
So we are 4 deep.
So, we have to do a special activity, I feel. And the thing about it is very rarely I get back up against y'all.
Yo, I'm blushing so hard right now.
I got backup, and not only do I got backup, it's twin. I want to debate y'all about some shit.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he had to take a swig.
Cause like,
Warm your throats up.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
No, no. Warm them up, cause we going in dry. We about to fuck y'all. We about to fuck y'all shit up. I'm sorry, Ganesh.
Reel it back in.
Forgive me.
Freak ass. Reel it back in. Reel it back
I'm about to pop more on you. You need to stop calling me a freak. Like, you not worse than me.
Yo, both of you were the ones that are like, oh, we gotta stop the coach talk.
Yeah. But we were heading in the background, whatever, and I kind of want to do like a superhero comics and everything that versus like anti-manga thing, because that's something that me and him talk about like all the time. We're always talking about anti-manga things, and I was like, and I realized like you guys have a deeper realm of understanding for that stuff, and I was like, but if we went band for band, who would win?
Oof.
So,
And that spawned this debate.
welcome to the Brodent debate.
Welcome to the Brodent debate.
Welcome.
Anti-manga,
Oh my god.
Anti-manga versus comics and superheroes.
Comics and superheroes versus anti-manga.
Yeah.
East versus West, one might even say.
Oh no, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that. That would have got too crazy.
Yeah.
Because if I throw all my JRPG knowledge at y'all gonna be like, yo, this nigga too autistic. You need to stop. You need to stop.
Be like, how do you have all of this knowledge disposed?
Famine Sun Wukong.
Yes. Papa Sun Wukong. Can you beat some Wukong? I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
All right.
So-
So each side came up with their questions. Because it was our idea, I want you guys to start.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of want y'all.
Okay.
Braulio has the questions loaded up.
All right, which one should we do?
Ooh. Should we start off?
Man, you see all these
Hard.
shits? You see all these shit? Got options.
Okay. He said
Unless
start,
you think.
he said start off strong. We're starting. Okay. All right, we're just gonna do it. All right, we're starting with a strong one here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So you guys are anime manga.
Mm-hmm.
We are superheroes, all superhero content.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, who would win in a fight? The Z Fighters or the Justice League?
Atomic Bomb versus Coffin Baby.
All right, who's doing the timer?
E-Man, can you do the timer?
What time am I setting it at? We are live, folks.
3
We're
minutes.
3 minutes.
Was it 3 minutes? Was it 3 or 4?
You want to take
3.
this?
3. All right.
3.
You got that, big dog?
I don't know.
No.
I got it?
No.
I got it?
Got it.
I got it?
Start the timer.
Go ahead.
Starting now.
Because y'all know most of them niggas getting wiped by a key blast. Let's just start there. Let's just start there. We're talking about niggas who can blow up the planet. Okay? Most of the Justice League's threats, Superman, I'll give Green Lantern. Because he's space
And the
nigga.
core.
You know what I mean? And the Flash, because he can run back in time and stop that shit.
Yeah.
But he can run back in time before the planet blow up. But what is he gonna do? How are you really going to stop the key blast? Right? And that's just key blast spamming. That's not even talking about actual ability to throw hands. Okay? Most of the Z fighters already played out of the planet. You know what I mean? Now, I think the only ones that I think would genuinely be cooked by the Justice League are probably like the humans ones. But if we're talking non-humans, what are we? I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna end here.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna end my defense here.
Kyle, is there anything you want to
Yeah, so
add on?
Very interesting point. It's not even just like if you go extraterrestrial for extraterrestrial, alien for alien, that's really where the meat of the matchup is. But we gotta remember that a lot of the people in the Justice League are humanoid, and I can't see nobody defeating a solar flare. Like what you gonna do when you blind? Like
Oh, you blind?
The
You
Krillin,
blind?
the
You
Krillin.
Right? I know y'all gonna be like, but they got Batman.
They do have Batman.
Batman not being a spirit.
Batman be spit wrong.
What about training from the Tibetan monks?
Wait, no rebutting yet. No
Oh,
rebutting.
But we also have Krillin has what I call my Krillin 2-hit, which is Solar Flare Destructo Disc. It works every time, and you really like Destructo Disc just cellularly destroys. So like it's
You got to key reinforce your shit for that shit not to slice you in half.
mm-hmm.
And you got to be paying attention to do that because as we know, Frieza's stronger than Krillin. Frieza wasn't paying attention and lost his tail.
Mm-hmm.
Why you lacking while it's cracking, right? and who gonna really dodge or block a Kienzan? Batman, Green Arrow, Hawk Girl. Mind you, Destructo Disc got tracking. I don't care if you flying. If you're not flying at the speed of light or some shit,
It don't matter.
we know the reason why it's dodgeable and Dragon Ball is that these niggas disappear. They teleport.
Mm-hmm.
They teleport for the most part. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Folded. Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, it's our turn.
I can start a
You
timer.
3
got,
minutes.
you got more ball knowledge. So I'm just gonna spit some stuff for a little bit, and then you could take it from there.
I may have more ball knowledge on DC, but I don't know jack shit about Dragon Ball.
All right, I'll get the Dragon Ball side.
All right.
We talk about let's start with Yamcha and Krillin. Their top talent, dying.
Okay.
They're gonna find a way to die.
Okay.
That's valid.
Okay.
Valid.
Tien might not even be there. He might be across the planet. So we already
So
count them out.
are we talking about in their natural environment? Because you didn't say that.
Well, I'm just talking about like logistically, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
From there, bro, we got Batman. Batman
Prep
with
time.
prep time defeats all.
Oh,
we got
I
my
don't know
boys-
why y'all joking.
Go
And
ahead.
then we got Superman. Boy, you ever heard about the Superman Goku debate? It's not a debate. Clear winner.
Superman not getting jumped in those debates, by the way.
No rebutting allowed. Anyways,
My fault. My fault.
on top of that, the Flash is actually fucking OP.
The Flash is OP.
He's so OP that like
Oh.
realistically, him doing anything should like destroy everything.
And y'all sleeping on one key component of the Justice League,
Take it away.
Aquaman. What you gonna do when he starts bending your blood? You're cooked. That's all I had to say. Oh, wait, never mind. Martian Manhunter, too. What y'all gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not a damn thing. That's it.
All right.
Rebuttal ended.
We're talking about niggas who powered their way out of time stopping. By the way,
Who time
I
stopped?
think I
Hit.
No, they didn't time. They didn't.
Well-
they just.
he can time lock you, and don't act like that he didn't try to time lock Jiren
Wait, what do you mean?
in the power tournament. Did Hit not try to time lock Jiren in one place? Yes or
Yeah,
no?
but he's not locking other people in time.
He
just
locked Jiren. Go back and watch
He's
the tournament.
moving through time very quick. He's time skipping. He's
No.
time skipping. Not the other person time stopping.
No, you're forgetting that's base Hit. You're forgetting the training and the work that he did.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah, the time stopping.
Right.
Nah, Flash is too fast for that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that right now. I'm saying for your argument about Aquaman and his bloodbending and shit, I'm sorry. That's negligible. I'm sorry. I truly do think that's negligible because again, we're talking about people who push themselves past the limit. Goku's whole body be attacking him all the time. You don't know.
Great.
You don't know about the Kaioken era.
I don't.
You know about the Kaioken era.
I do.
You don't think Goku can push past the strain of being bloodbent a little bit? Come on now.
No, he can't. He cannot.
You just want to win this shit. I know you do. I know that's what it is. You just want to win this shit, right? And then what was you said?
Because
Martian
that was in his muscles. If he physically can't be moved because of his blood, that's different, dude.
Here's my
Yeah.
thing. Can Aquaman react to a hit from Goku? Goku full speed is Aquaman relative
Listen,
to be able to actually get
they're
that
gonna
blood bending off.
Tell me they ain't gonna. They're gonna underestimate fucking Aquaman. They're gonna look at that guy. He's like, yo, he's a fish. They're gonna pay attention to fucking Superman, maybe Martian Manhunter, and then boom, they're gonna get caught.
That's
'Cause they-
true.
So let me ask this: can he area effect with that? Like just go look at a group of people and go,
Yes.
"Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You got a
It's-
panel? You got a panel?"
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to disrespect you. I genuinely did not know Aquaman had this power.
It's recent with his connection to the blue.
It is.
It is very
Side-
Oh,
recent.
you know, ball, period.
Side note to I think that shit is dope as fuck. Aside from the debate, I think that shit is dope as fuck.
Like DC got tired of people calling Aquaman weak, so they just really
They
souped
said
him up.
fucking you waterbending. fucking you waterbending.
bloodbending at this point.
Bloodbending, waterbend, all this shit.
Okay, so also, my other point, if we're talking about Z Fighters, do we count Boo in the Z Fighters?
No, because Boo. When you think Z Fighter, you don't think immediately Boo. Plus, Boo's probably gonna sleep anyway. You think Boo gives a fuck?
maybe I might give you that. Also, we're also
Tell
forgetting,
us what you think in the comments about Boo.
but also
It's
we're also
Boo Z
forgetting.
Fighter.
Listen, Vegeta don't gotta move to let off final explosion. That's all key.
So he's gonna die. So
No. Because he did final explosion again in the tournament power and lived. So now he don't gotta die.
Okay. So he won't die, but he will be.
He wasn't
depleted of energy.
He was not completely depleted of energy because he woke up out of that in blue. Blue evolution, mind you.
I'm forgetting DBS. Dude.
Yup. Don't play with me.
Nice
Don't
to
play
know.
with me.
And you also have to remember that the whole thing, especially with the Saiyans and all the shit we have, Broly
counts now.
Counts now.
Don't do it.
Especially if we're talking manga, Broly counts now.
Broly counts now. They training with Broly.
Careful. We got Broly. We got Beast Gohan.
Orange Piccolo.
Like we got
Master
some
Ultra
real
Instinct, Goku, Ultra Ego Vegeta, right?
Boy, Orange Piccolo, all they gotta do is whistle.
Listen, because my thing is this. Yes, we've proven that Superman can beat Goku. We've never seen Superman jumped.
I would say
by all of them niggas.
Superman will fight Vegeta because you know what, Aquaman, before he bloodbends, he can just bring in a fish. And you know what Goku's gonna do? He's gonna eat it, and he's just gonna take time to eat. He's too distracted.
You think?
And you know the rule with Goku. He has to show up at the last fucking minute.
That is true.
He has to wait until everyone's dead.
See, but again, we didn't talk about the circumstances. We just talked about the premise. If we talking about no, if we're gonna set up a plot, we can write a comic for it right now. If you want to do it, if you want to do it like that, like.
I also do have to say, going back to Krillin, it was established right before the Tournament of Power arc that human-based Krillin was equivalent, and a lot of people say this is assful. I agree.
Yo, you're about to fucking do some terrible shit right now.
Krillin is equivalent to Goku at what? Super Saiyan Blue Jay? Was it? Is that when he fought him on the roof? Or was it Super Saiyan?
Is that what they scaled?
Yeah, it was Super Saiyan Blue.
He's Super Saiyan Blue.
Ain't true, bro. He was holding back, bro.
No.
It is bullshit. I fully believe that's bullshit.
Okay.
For context, they made an episode where like blue-haired Goku fought just like little Krillin, who's just a human, and they actually went like band for band,
bruh.
Even though he's supposed to be like millions times weaker than him.
But I think,
and that's what he's trying to pull us into. Right now.
Okay. I think we rested that aside, right? Bringing up that point, I interpreted that like when a big brother be fighting his little brother. That's how I interpret that shit. So okay, so I think we gonna end that one. Do y'all want to tie, or do y'all want to give it to us?
Listen, in terms of me, I don't know DC. And he doesn't know Dragon Ball. We made this question purely off just we didn't know what to do.
We didn't know what questions to ask.
Y'all man.
That wasn't one of our heavy hitters.
Y'all in trouble.
You said you were starting off strong. What are you talking about?
After that's why
y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble.
No, we got it now.
We'll leave it at a tie. And then
you know what? Tell us in the comments who you think won that one. We'll let that be the audience vote.
We'll stay in the realm of talking about Dragon Ball, so that way, you know, again, we're just throwing the jab. You know what I mean? We're not throwing nothing heavy right now. Viltrumites versus Saiyans.
Oh,
Viltrumites versus Saiyans.
Not necessarily talking about the prime cream of the crop.
Just
in general.
Planet Viltrum, Planet Vegeta.
Right.
Go to war.
If y'all wanna involve the peak niggas, that's perfectly fine.
The what?
The peak of the cream of the crop.
Like, you know, your Marks, your Nolan,
Mark Nolan,
Conquest,
Goku, and you know, if you want to add that, we can. I'll give y'all that option.
Well,
whenever you're ready, let me know when you're ready to start your defense.
Viltrumites
versus Saiyans. Okay.
Versus Saiyans. Yeah. Let's get into it.
All right.
Live. Go.
So I'm going to start off saying that, like, if we're talking about Planet Vegeta before it exploded, them Saiyans were relatively weak as fuck. Whereas, because, like, when we think Saiyans, you think Goku, you think Vegeta, you think Broly. Like, those are people that have exceeded Saiyans million times over like regular Saiyans and their planet. Viltrumites, they're like, they literally killed each other off, right?
Yeah, one's consequence.
So the ones that are left are supposed to be like the peak strongest Viltrumites, whereas Saiyans are just Saiyans. You know, you just have everybody there, doesn't give a fuck. They just want to fight, but they are shown to like have these limits to them. They're very prideful. I think that's where it all also ends, because they're so prideful that they often underestimate completely their opponent, to the point of like the simplest thing will be their downfall, like Raditz. Simplest thing was his downfall. And he had that weakness of his tail, which means everyone has that weakness of his tail. If any of these Viltrumites grab their tail, paralyzed. Only like the elite had that training where it didn't affect him anymore. And that was shown with just Nappa and Vegeta at the time. But everybody else, if Raditz didn't have that training, then I don't think any of them did either. But that could be just an assumption. If they did, boom, grab them, done. And especially then, you could go into the grade 8 form. Again, take their tail off. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just saying.
I feel bad because like you don't know Dragon Ball. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all right.
You don't know ball.
I don't know Ball. I don't know Dragon Ball. But I know Invincible to some extent. I know that, you know, Viltrumites don't be playing in there. Shoot, we got a couple of heavy hitters too. Like,
yeah, like Saiyans are known to hold back. They hold back first. Viltrumites are not. Viltrumites, they do just want to like fuck you up, but they'll go immediately to fuck you up. From jump, they'll just boom, try to just knock you down, like knock your head off, literally rip you with the fucking shreds immediately. I don't think Saiyans are going to do that. And for that reason, I think that Viltrumites will be the Saiyans.
Y'all can see.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Do you want to start, big dog?
I got you. Let me know when you're ready.
We live.
All right. So I think the key thing that we're kind of forgetting about the Saiyans is like we think about the Gokus and the Vegetas, who's like it's very prideful thing. The Saiyans were also a planet conquering race, and Vegeta at the age of 10 was conquering planets by himself. I understand he was an elite, but you know you have people like Raditz, you know, going to conquer planets, and they're legit like lack for a better word, attack dog. Like they're
mind you, Viltrum was not sending their kids to go conquer planets. You had to be a grown adult.
So and also
Saiyan didn't give a fuck about none of that.
Nope. You can walk, you can fight. Get to it. Saiyans are also incredibly adaptable when it comes to combat, as we see in the way as how Vegeta picks up things when he gets to Earth, how Raditz and Nappa start to like piece things together. All it takes is one Viltrumite to do that hand chop, cut you in half, and the Saiyans be like, and why can't we do that? So then it's just the brawl.
Because I will admit, a few of them gonna die to that hand.
Yes, a few of them are gonna die. We will concede that part.
But they will look at that and be like, man, and if we put some key behind that,
because it is shown that Saiyan, and it always goes back to this, even Planet Vegeta Saiyans, they're able to use ki in some form. Viltrumites don't really have a long range attack other than like, I'm gonna throw something at you.
And to be clear, ki blasts are not just concussive beams, they are also heat generating beams. So they will fry. Just to let you know. And these are also, again, beings who can destroy planets. Just so you know. Not to say that the Viltrums can't destroy a planet, can't survive a planet being exploded. But if you're being jumped by planet exploding beings, I think eventually the numbers. I do. And it's not to say that they aren't strong. It's not to say that the weakness about the tail couldn't be exploited. But again, the Saiyans know their weakness and they know they can chop that shit off. You don't think they're going to think, all right, tired of this.
Mm-hmm. Get out of here.
Oh, there go my weakness. Run my fade.
Let's get back to it.
Run my fade. I fear if they all come together, which I think watching the Viltrumites fight as they're fighting them, you got to remember, Saiyans also do take ideas from other people all the time. It's not that's not a prime Saiyan thing. That is adaptability is a Saiyan trait.
Monkey see, monkey do.
All right, it's time to rebut.
Oh boy.
And this is open discussion.
All right. I think that.
Hold on, I gotta set it for 5. We laugh.
All right. I think there's not enough examples where you could say that like the Saiyans in themselves, other than those prime ones, planned stuff, like really took ideas from each other. I don't think there really is enough evidence for that, because even with like Raditz and Nappa, who were the elites and were the only ones, both died being dumb, being like underestimating completely.
You think all of them have the same intellect as Nappa and Raditz?
Yes.
Yes, because they all fucking died. They all fucking died.
What are you
because
gonna do with this?
listen.
I fear the fact that you're forgetting they have Saiyan scientists, which means you can't be
Kill
all
them.
that dumb.
Viltrumites killed them.
Okay,
They're
are
dumb.
dumb. You know why they're dumb? Because this planet they were conquering, but they weren't conquering for themselves. They were conquering for a conqueror who could kill them like that.
That doesn't make them
that
dumb.
doesn't make them
They're
dumb.
I'm not saying
weaker
that.
than one of the strongest people in the verse.
Not strong
The
enough.
technology that they had was Frieza Force stuff. It's not their stuff.
It's still on their planet. And my point isn't about the technology, it's about their intellect.
Their intellect.
Their intellect is not there without somebody else's help. I don't think they don't really have that intellect like that.
So
what feats for the
scientists-
scientists? You see a fucking guy in a lab coat, and you're like, they got scientists. What did they do? That's like
Are you
a
gonna
saying thing.
First of all, again, we're talking about science to heal wounds, science to incubate babies and accelerate their growth rates, right? And again, you can argue, okay, Frieza gave them that stuff. Okay, fine, cool. You still have to know how to work that shit and make sure that it functions correctly. If it fucks up, you got to fix that shit because Frieza's not coming to come help you.
And that shows that they can be Viltrumites.
Because if you have the ability to intelligently operate scientific tools, I think you have enough analysis skills to look at a Viltrumite doing XYZ fighting technique and be like, hey, we could do that.
But those scientist ones are not the ones having the intellect, like who are not fighting on the battlefield.
Yes,
First of
they
all,
are.
Second
It's
of
a
all-
whole planet of warrior race niggas.
They still
Whole
warriors.
planet.
Yeah,
Second
but
of
there's a
all-
whole
Whole
military.
planet-
Not
whole-
everybody's the
second
same.
of all,
Whole planet
you're
against
talking about
40
intellect
48
of
niggas.
a people who could not detect that their own conqueror was about to destroy their fucking planet, and who just did.
What were they gonna do anyway? One.
That's
So
like
they
saying
can handle the Viltrumites, but they can't handle their own leader.
what could the
Frieza
Viltrumites,
would destroy all the Viltrumites.
what are you talking about?
That's not the debate we're having here.
Oh, so now you want to bring up Frieza when it's convenient? Fuck you, nigga.
I'm using what happened to show that they're kind of
And again, right? We're talking about, and they didn't know that their conqueror was going to do it. First of all, the warning they got was one singular nigga in one singular place before it happened.
That's my point.
He didn't come up with any supporting evidence because, again, we're talking about Bardock surviving getting jumped and then they didn't have time to actually process anything. So using that as a thing to downplay the intelligence is not fair.
How?
Because I said. How about that? How about that?
Here's my
How about
point.
that?
Here's my point about Saiyans, and this is about Saiyan physiology as a whole. Let's say no matter what happens, as long as a Saiyan gets injured or fights or gets something happens in any way, they're gonna get stronger. That is a genetic trait that is in every Saiyan. So, especially because the Saiyans outnumber the Viltrumites. Even if the Viltrumites puts belt to ass on a couple of them and they win, that's a learning experience. They're getting Zenkai boost out the ass.
That's if they heal. Because like Viltrumites, they don't fight to fight like Saiyans do. They fight to kill.
But don't
You
early.
think- so here's the thing, right? We know
Saiyans
that.
don't fight
Hold
to
on,
kill.
hold
Yes,
on.
they do,
Yes, they
though.
do. Yes, they
Remember
do.
how Vegeta was moving in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z? He was fighting to kill. Their life was on the line. He made a game of it, yes. But at the end of the day, how many people died? How many?
Yes, he was just straight murking people on Namek. And again, that's not unique to Vegeta. Yes, they enjoy battle, but that doesn't mean they don't get down to business. You think that if they fucked around and only liked battle and didn't pay attention to getting down to business, Frieza wouldn't have killed them earlier?
Wait, sorry, my ADHD like went off.
I was saying, you think that if they did not know how to get down to business and get shit done, Frieza wouldn't have let them live as long as he did?
Well, the reason that he killed the Saiyans was because he was afraid of them.
Because of a vision.
Of a vision, of something that they themselves couldn't see. Like, they themselves didn't really know. Like, they knew of the legend. They knew of the legend, but they didn't know that they could actually achieve it. Or else they would have been a whole thing about achieving it.
Again, one, as we know about Super Saiyan, knowing it, not knowing it is irrelevant to turning into a Super Saiyan.
Bardock.
Which they don't have the power to do.
That we know of.
That we know of. We're talking about what's there. None of them were Super Saiyans.
The ability to turn the Super Saiyans in the genetic code.
But they didn't do it.
They didn't get a chance to.
They're not strong enough.
You don't know that.
Here's my thing.
You don't know it either.
Bardock.
I do.
Bardock counts as a low class Saiyan. It's stated multiple times. Goku's from a low class Saiyan family. All this stuff. Bardock got his ass whooped. He got jumped. He survived. He got stronger. He got angry, and then he got Super Saiyan. What's stopping that from keep happening?
Okay.
What's stopping that from really? What is stopping that from keep happening?
Okay.
If you gave Bardock 30 more minutes, I promise you, he would have turned Super Saiyan. Not fight against Frieza.
He got mad. He got mad at this like fucking like Walmart Frieza. and he turned to Super Saiyan.
Don't matter. He turned Super Saiyan.
Bro,
yeah, and we were just discussing like that.
And you're only talking about fucking Bardock. You're just talking about something that
I brought up Bardock once.
You're staying on this argument because you know that I'm fucking right.
No, you're not right because the point. They didn't get a chance.
They all would not.
They didn't get a chance.
You think that Bardock fight the Frieza soldiers? No one even could fight the Frieza soldiers. If they can't fight the Frieza soldiers, they cannot fight Viltrumites.
Do you think that if they came to prepare? Everybody said, yeah.
Fuck you.
Bullshit. And y'all know that's bullshit.
Nah, because
y'all know that's bullshit.
The fact that you have to go to Bardock, turning Super Saiyan against fucking
the point of bringing up Bardock is the fact that he is a
low class Saiyan. He is of low birth.
He is of commonality amongst the Saiyan population.
So that means he's a good drawing point for the rest of the Saiyans.
Is the only person as strong as he is?
The thing is, you guys know that no one fucking did that shit on that fucking planet.
We are talking about the potentiality in the battle. Yes or no?
Potentiality doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, we are talking about the potentiality of
they had no suspicion that anything
was
going
going on. We do know
the
potentiality matters because we're talking about the potentiality of the movements of how Viltrumites move.
Everybody.
You lying.
Viltrumites would just go in and kill them all immediately.
It's not going to be immediate. Are you serious?
Immediately.
We are still talking about people who disappear when they move. Like, are we talking? Please.
You think these people are gonna rip their tails off? No. You said they're gonna rip it off. No, they're not.
They just as easily could.
No, they're not. But they're not going to. They're too prideful for that. That's the whole point of the fucking Saiyan race. They're too prideful to do anything about it.
So they're too prideful to lose.
They're too powerful.
But pride could cause you to lose.
They're too prideful to win.
That's not true.
Huh? And I would like to say
that why the planet was destroyed.
I think the Viltrumites are just as prideful as the Saiyans because they do everything for the Viltrumites.
Shit, if we talking about underestimating people, do you want to bring up Conquest? Do you want to bring up Conquest getting choked out? Do we want to go down that rabbit hole? Because that was nothing but pride.
But who killed Conquest?
Mark.
A Viltrumite. Another Viltrumite.
New Saiyans exist in Invincible?
That don't mean nothing. General Viltrumite.
Yeah.
My point of bringing that up is the fact that if Mark went pound for pound with Conquest, which we've seen multiple times, can't win against that.
But you saw how they go. Like, you could see how far they'll go. They'll get limbs chopped off. Their jaw would be off. Like, they'll even damaged.
Just because
they will still go fucking after you.
And the Saiyans won't?
You think a warrior race wouldn't?
No, they wouldn't.
So you think a Saiyan gonna get their arm broken and start crying?
Bro, you want to look? Remember, you want to talk about your fucking warrior race? Remember in Broly, Paragus had like a little fucking ray gun and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy." Pew! He's like, ah, and he died. You think the entire fucking...
Paragus.
You think the entire Saiyan race is not that guy? You think they're all fucking Bardock?
I'm not saying that they're all Bardock.
But
Your face changed when I mentioned that dude.
First of all,
he is fucking
was
bitch.
Paragus low class Saiyan?
I believe so.
That guy in the ship with was it Paragon? Paragus? Paragus was a full-on Saiyan. He had the tail and everything. He was a little bitch. You don't think everyone on that fucking planet...
No, I don't think everybody on that planet is... A planet full of warriors and majority of them are out in the field?
And you're talking about them conquering planets? Bro, most planets were just like Earthlings. Like,
what are the Viltrumites?
Dead ass?
What are the Viltrumites?
Are you dead ass? No, that's completely untrue.
And
because
you know who the Viltrumites are weak to?
Who?
Nobody.
Actually, that is actually super factually wrong. There's a whole race of alien dogs that Viltrumites are scared of.
Nah, Viltrumites on top, bro.
Mind you, Saiyans could just completely key blast them little dogs away.
You never answered that. What are the Viltrumites going to do at a range?
Which, if you watch DBZA, a lot of Saiyans are known not to do. Some Saiyans are known not to do.
Did he bring up a bridge?
You trying to bring up a bridge? You just talk about a bridge in this conversation. Trying to legitimize the argument. Shut the fuck up. We're done. Next point.
I think we won.
No, you did not. No, you did not. Absolutely not.
Because you guys didn't argue shit.
Absolutely.
You guys didn't argue shit.
Are you like brain dead?
No.
Nah, bro. Viltrumites on top.
The fact that I just said some fucking facts, and you guys fucking stuttered.
I said facts multiple times.
Yeah,
I said facts multiple times. You just don't want to admit it. That's
and
on you.
I took your facts and I put them against you.
And I put your facts against you too. And I was right.
No, you didn't.
Was he not paying attention to this entire conversation?
Listen, I think we won that one.
Yeah,
you did not. Anyway,
I'm feeling like another and something I didn't bring up. Viltrumites are weak against sound. Saiyans love to scream. You gotta say.
We can throw bullshit just like that. We can throw bullshit at y'all just like that. Anyway.
It's a tie.
So now we 2 ties in now?
Now we need a loser.
All right. Next one.
Y'all want to bring y'all next one?
Bring y'all.
All right. We're going to go a little more fun. Instead of going versus.
It'll be an open-ended. Yeah, I was thinking.
All right. I have a really interesting one, actually. Are you guys ready?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you really carried that, bro.
Yeah,
you're doing amazing, bro. I'm gonna reward you after.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
It's okay. You can leave it there.
Okay. My gooch.
Go ahead.
All right. Between, I guess, anime manga or we're gonna go to anime.
Okay.
All right, because I think anime
So
is more apparent for this argument.
You won't cap us? That's what you're saying?
Well, I think it's more apparent in anime. You'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Versus just superheroes.
Okay.
Which fan base is more toxic?
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, I don't know if we should argue against each other. Like, if I should say that yours is like who's trying to.
I think you need to argue for your own.
Anime is probably worse.
Oh, you
guys argue with superheroes being worse because we're saying that yours is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're saying like yours is worse than ours?
Yeah, like superheroes are more fans are more toxic.
Your fan base is more toxic than comics.
And we're arguing our point.
So they're saying that anime fans are more toxic. We're saying the superheroes are more toxic.
No,
superhero fans.
The other way.
Okay, so we're saying y'all more toxic.
Yeah, you're saying we're toxic. We're saying you're toxic.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you guys go for it. I present the question.
And mind you guys, each team came with a set of questions. Nobody knows what the other is going to throw out.
We're live, bro. Y'all should be used to this by now. 48 episodes deep. No AC.
That's why it's extra ignorant.
We extra heated. Your fan base is trash though.
We're trash?
Eat dick.
All right. You guys go. Who has the timer?
Get that shit.
I got you.
Right.
Timer starting now.
Once you start.
All right. So it's really talking about toxic fan bases. Why? The outcome for every argument against Batman is prep time. Y'all even brought it up earlier. It's like we cannot argue against you guys no matter what, because it's always the Batman got prep time. Like that really is mind-boggling how far people will go with the Tibetan monk techniques and all that stuff to prove a point.
Tibetan monk techniques can beat Goku, guys. Oh my god.
They've done wonders for Bruce Wayne.
Oh my god. I'm so tired of you.
And honestly, this also goes back into the whole thing about what comic books are and like animated stuff and stuff. It's hard as fuck to really get into stuff without people calling you a LARPer. You fuck up one time, like with a comic book fact, they will get on your ass. Like if I said it was fucking Clara Kent, they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's Clark. Like I will be getting tweets all day if I fuck up any superhero fact.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, we were just talking about how niggas start crashing out if the actor for a character isn't handsome enough. That's also your fandom, by the way.
That's also you guys, yes.
like that's also your fandom, by the way. You know what I mean?
They might have us.
Nah, bro, I got stuff in the chamber.
Oh, you got stuff in the chamber?
Yes, in the chamber.
That's supposed to scare me? Oh.
Yeah, you're wasting time being stupid.
Oh, I'm stupid? Yo.
Case number 1, that was toxic. Nice. That was toxic. Another case. That was toxic.
Damn.
You just mocked me.
I didn't mock.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you're like.
I know that was genuine.
That was
genuine. That was absolutely genuine.
But no, it's also,
I genuinely love that.
Keep going with your argument. You're wasting time.
But also, like look at how people talk about casting. Like look at what happened with Channing Tatum, who wanted to play that role for years. It was initially announced as Gambit. People were talking so much shit. Like, it's really insane. Like, you can't really breathe and have an opinion if it's not the popular opinion.
We can also bring up Twitter and how y'all like to dox niggas. I'll be doxing people and trying to figure out where they live at. Just over a comic opinion from somebody who read a side off comic, and that could be the only thing they read of that character, and they said, and I really like this, and they're like, no, this shit is trash, and you're completely abysmal as a person, and everything about you is wrong. We've experienced it ourselves on this podcast, actually.
Who got doxxed?
Not the docs. I'm talking about the character slander.
I just got here.
We got doxxed.
I'm talking about the character slander. My fault.
There we go.
All right.
Go ahead.
Start the timer.
Starting in 3, 2, 1.
You had the audacity to bring up the podcast, but who was our biggest haters? And for what opinion was that for? Mr. Jaydon McCoy?
Super Mario Galaxy.
No. Slayer.
Good
Any
God.
opinion we had of that shit, people were fucking insulting us, roasting us over saying one movie that felt like episodes was not that good of a movie. And these people were going crazy over that shit. You want to talk about fucking like any little detail being changed? Let's talk about like canon. Is shit canon? Like, is this canon to the manga? They're not sticking to the manga.
Y'all can't bring up
There's too
canon.
many. There's too many filler.
Why not?
Comics, they have variety. They have much to offer. That's why you can't just say one story. Spider-Man don't have one story.
Except if y'all multiple stories don't agree.
Well, all of these people in our fandom, they have many stories to pull from. That's why we understand that things are gonna have to take the creative liberties.
Yeah.
Manga and anime do not have that. You go one thing outside of that shit, gone. Also, who is the biggest haters over animation? You guys. Oh, the stairs. Oh, it looks like they're repeating frames. Oh, the frame rate of this is so trash. Oh my gosh. Why can't this season come out faster? You know what I mean?
Guys are like that with movies all the time. What the fuck? What the fuck?
You're cheating. And look how toxic you're being because you're an anime fan. This is not time for your rebuttal, sir.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
And it just shows how toxic your fan base is because you can't even let me finish my argument before you start saying something.
Wasting time.
Oh, as you're looking at your watch while we're trying to defend us.
You, Jaydon, I'm sorry, but you're showing your true colors right now.
Toxicity
You guys
is
told me
showing.
I was wasting time. Now when I tell you I'm toxic,
You're being toxic, and you're responding to me, and you shouldn't, because this is the structure that we have made. See, us as superhero fans, we can follow structure.
can you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not your time to speak though.
You want to say something about anime fans or manga fans?
DC and Marvel are up. We run in Hollywood. Just saying.
Who got everywhere else?
Who got every what?
Who has everywhere else?
DC and Marvel though.
Luffy. His name is
And look, now
Never
you're
heard of
glazing
him.
fucking Luffy.
Never heard of him.
1,000 fucking episodes. 1,000 fucking episodes.
Damn, it took you 1,000 episodes. I'm sure SpongeBob is probably more well known.
And that was toxic.
Mic drop.
Are we throwing the 5?
Yep.
Throwing the
All
five.
All right. Okay, we laugh. Mind you, Superman existed for longer than Monkey D. Luffy has ever existed, he has all that aura, right?
Yeah.
Batman has all that aura, right?
Yeah.
Luffy outsells them. Don't get into that conversation.
Who's in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade though?
Still
Monkey D.
anime.
Oh
So-
shit, you're right.
Yeah, still anime. Yeah.
You're saying Luffy outselling or
No.
claiming
This
is
is
showing that we're more toxic
What? No. Y'all brought up that point. I had to rebut that. So that was an aside.
about sales? Who brought up sales?
You guys brought up just now about, what was it? You said,
Oh, he's trying to
Comments up.
gaslight us now.
Mad toxic,
So-
bro.
So here's the thing. Here's really the thing. And
Kyle,
like
we love you though.
there's
Yeah.
like there's really space for
Oh,
both
word?
communities to
Me
exist.
too.
no.
There's really space for both communities to exist, and they're both amazing stories. It's just that because of how long, especially in our society, comic books have been a part of our society, ingrained in things. Especially in America is what I'm specifically talking about. There's definitely gonna be more toxic people because it's deeper in with Americans. Anime is now on the uprise.
And
That shit. They are not on the uprise. These fans are not on the uprise. The more that anime rises, the more toxicity there is in the fan base. People who are toxic in superhero movies, I think, are just of a certain audience. They're not massively toxic like anime is.
you think
Yeah.
we're only counting the movie fans?
No,
Oh no.
because
Yeah.
comic fans, they know what, like, everything's gonna have its story. Everything's gonna have its universe. Everything's gonna have its story.
I would like to introduce you to an
It
app
goes by its artist. it
Called
goes by
Twitter.
this.
I would like to introduce you to an app called Twitter. I suggest you go check the comic book fans in there.
Yeah, but Twitter
Yeah,
isn't
you can
the
also
whole
go check the
of
fucking
the
anime
book.
fans in the same fucking.
Yeah.
I would
place.
say Twitter is just a cesspool for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
But also like on TikTok, I see a lot of like debates and like people arguing. 9 times out of 10, they're arguing about comics. They're usually getting on somebody's ass like, no, that's wrong. You didn't get this feed
Mind
right
you,
because I pulled this feed from here. I pulled this feed from here. That's the other thing about you guys having so many stories is that there's no concise answer because you can pull from anywhere. So people are more likely to argue and be toxic. Anime, it's one story. Manga, it's one story.
Mind you,
And
right?
somehow in that one story, if someone likes that shit, they'll glaze that shit to eternity.
And they'll
Nothing
swear it's
else
canon.
is better. Nothing else is better. If I said One Piece is ass, how many people will fucking comment on that clip?
If I said Superman's ass, how many people comment on that clip?
Fuck Batman.
Oh. If I said Batman, yes. If I said Batman was ass, how many people will comment?
Bro, if I said
Right.
Attack on Titan is shit, if I said Dragon Ball shit, Naruto.
If I said Spider-Man was shit.
Here's the thing. Ganesh is gonna get a bunch. I was gonna say Ganesh gets a bunch of hate because he hates Tom Holland.
No. If I said Sam Raimi Spider-Man shit. Oh,
I respect your opinion.
you lying.
Yo, he got your ass on that one.
So when I do the same thing, it don't count as me being genuine, right? But then when he tried to do that and fake play, I'm still supposed to believe that's real.
Who said I was being fake?
Yes, you are.
Wait,
You're trying-
when
now
did I
you're
say
trying-
you were being fake?
You're
Typical
trying
of
to
the
tell me
anime
I was
fan base,
gaslighting
bro.
you. You were trying to say I was gaslighting
That wasn't
you.
me. That was him.
That was me.
That was literally out of your mouth. You said gaslight.
Yo, you're
that
trying
was
to gaslight. He's trying to gaslight you right
That
now.
was him.
Say that you gaslighted him.
Yo, watch the episode back. That was
Yo.
actually him.
I know it was.
Yo, we're gonna watch it.
You know what?
Rewind.
He's even admitting that it was me.
He has
It's okay,
ADHD.
though.
Forgive him.
Yeah, forgive me.
I forgive you because we're the better fan base.
Exactly.
But
But
his-
you are.
He's just
You
mad.
are.
He's so enraged by shit we said about anime that he can't even think straight right now.
It's like
He
you're
can't remember what
gaslighting
we
me.
said.
No, I actually really can't think because it's so damn hot in here. I'm
I
so
know.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm having a great time.
It's been fucking with me this whole time.
I have one last statement about this before we move on to our final question.
Let's go for it.
And it's also related to the anime uprise of 2020. There were but like if you notice, especially with the new age animes, people, I will admit, there are a lot more talks about the newer stuff. But with the newer stuff, with the older stuff, what people really enjoyed, like, you know, back when you were able to watch 3 parts on YouTube, there was a lot more civil. I can admit that the new fans, they be walling, they be pissing me off. like this whole new age of anime fans, eat a dick.
But
And the
also,
balls. Don't forget the balls.
But-
not for nothing, the new comic fans, y'all gotta eat it.
Y'all gotta
Yeah.
eat a dick.
Y'all gotta eat
Yo,
it.
is anyone gonna lose this shit?
I don't know. I don't know.
We all win.
We all win. We all win because we're here
Let's just
together.
do the
No.
one more.
The one more. This one is just casual. We don't gotta like win or lose this one
Okay.
because I just genuinely like to discuss this topic, which is like the topic of like impact between anime and impact between comics. And this one kind of is like, which one do you think is more impactful in today's age? You know what I mean? Not to say like
We got this shit in the bag. That was out loud.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Go band for band. Who got the baddest bitches? Wrong. Incorrect.
Marvel, bro.
Incorrect.
Actually, no,
Incorrect.
we got some baddies.
Yeah, I crippled you. I crippled you.
2v1.
So we went fuck you.
Let's go.
No.
Anyway,
What
we're
happened?
talking about more impact. Who has a bigger impact on in general?
Yeah, and we're just
Society.
Yes.
on today and
Today's age.
And again, this one is really just civil conversation.
Okay.
I mean
Oh,
that. I mean that.
So
Don't look
why-
at me, bro. I'm not that conversational.
I will admit that
Hey, Ganesh.
anime has only gained in popularity
Stand.
over the years. I think like it coming to the West was like a big movement, but I think just the longevity of comic books and like where that started from such a small place to where it's like a multi-billion-dollar industry today, whether it's games, comics, like all these different types of media. And I know anime has those different types of media as well, but
Yeah.
it is something that's stood the test of time. And the characters that we're talking about are like crossing a century old. And they're
Yeah.
the same characters. And I think that people care so much about it because they can, either relate or escape like their lives, like with these characters, with these stories that are happening. I think that impact in itself, like, just shows how much longer like this is gonna go into last.
As far as the longevity of these characters, Batman is reaching 100 years pretty soon. Spider-Man's coming out with their 1,000th Amazing Spider-Man issue. Apparently Gen Z doesn't really like superhero movies that much, or at least they've apparently like kind of declined with watching them. A lot of things could be said as to why that is happening, partially due to the quality of the content, but also
Shout out Iman Vellani on, like, she made a commentary on
did.
that, and I thought that's something like, sorry, not to interrupt you.
no,
but
you're good. That's a perfect thing to bring up. But go ahead.
I don't know
I'll
what
let
she said.
She was saying that Gen Z has grown up in an abundance of superhero stories, and the appeal of, oh my god, it's a superhero, it no longer has as much weight, and we're seeking more relatability. We're seeking things that we can connect to on a more sincere level, and that the industry kind of is not matching that. Therefore, they don't feel as compelled to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And another thing that, I mentioned to you guys, I watched Spider-Man Far From Home, and I kind of went on a tangent in the group chat.
Live tweeted us to all hell, but it was funny as hell.
Well, I love Led Zeppelin. I think one of the biggest gripes that I mentioned was that I hope we get more Peter Parker than Spider-Man when it comes to Brand New Day. Mm-hmm. And honestly, that could be taken with a lot of different superhero movies. I think a lot of what movies kind of focus on now, at least that I'm noticing. Am I good?
Yeah. Right. You sound good.
At least what I'm noticing. I feel like a lot of it is focused on the spectacle and just kind of making a big like cameo fest, or just like, all right, these are people that we've wanted to see for years go from the page to the screen. What I think is most important with that is that we actually build a connection to those characters as well, which is really what kind of makes us fall in love with these characters from the start. I can understand why a lot of Gen Z people haven't been watching them. I do believe that they have kind of gone down in quality, but all that I can do is hope that it goes up.
Yeah. And I think that, just to add on to that, I think even in those cases where in one media, like it is facing that decline for those reasons, people nowadays are turning to other methods to consume the media that they actually want to consume. Like, I know you wanted to mention this whole time, like Absolute Batman, like the Absolute Universe, like they're like comics, I feel like have been on the rise again recently, where I feel like before, like it was something that wasn't so talked about. Like there was a certain period of time there where these movies were coming up, but comics weren't as talked about.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And now I feel like it's starting to become the reverse. People are seeing like these new and fresh ideas happening in the comics, and they're like, wow, there's this whole other world out there. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's becoming more mainstream. And I feel like, again, that attests to the longevity of these characters, whether it is a movie or a game or a comic, anything, you know?
Yeah. And look, I mean, if you look at the wide shot, there's a reason that we got Spider-Man up there. You know, we see Spider-Man in all of us.
Yeah.
You know, and I know it sounds corny as hell, but as somebody who has cried multiple times watching the train scene in Spider-Man 2, I've never been more proud to be a New Yorker.
That's real as shit.
And
that's real as shit.
I'm sorry, but like No Way Home didn't give me that feeling. It gave me a little bit of that feeling. I'm not going to lie. But I know that we could do better. And all that I can hope for is that Brand New Day kind of speaks to that.
Yeah.
And you'll find out next week.
Yes, we will find out next week.
Y'all are going to see my reaction too.
I'll find out next week too, guys.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Do you want to give your
So with the whole influence of anime and manga has really come to show that it's kind of an any man's world now. Like it's an aspirational thing, especially for people more towards the East. Like if you really dream hard enough and push hard enough, you can get on Shonen Jump. You can get in a weekly magazine. You can actually put your story out there and spread it across the world. Like there's a manga that came out I think last year, and it's the experience of a Japanese a Black and Japanese mixed person. And like there's so much.
I did hear about them. Yeah.
Like there's so much storytelling within anime, and so many I know we're not yelling anymore, but like not to shit talk, but like there's a lot of recycling the same stuff on the side of superheroes.
With the exception of the Absolute and Ultimate series, like
those,
when I tell you I genuinely appreciate the Absolute series down.
It's so good.
I'm so excited to see like Absolute Green Arrow.
I'm so excited to see it once they do the animated series too.
Yeah, and I want to say like about the anime industry, I think like you're right. Like there is a sort of like passion that comes in many anime projects. Not all, but I think many of them have a sense of passion to them that allows them to like excel within their community, and why it's been growing all these years. I think what does hold them back is not even the fandom. It's not even like as toxic as they can be or as comic books can be. Like it's the industry. I think with you guys is like the thing that is the biggest difference between comic books and anime, especially anime, even manga.
Yeah.
like I think more than the fandom, anime industry, manga industry is supremely more toxic.
And I
Like,
can't even argue
yeah,
this.
like,
Not
You
for
should have sent
nothing.
that fucking question. Fuck.
That's not fans though. That's the industry. Relax.
Anyways, but yeah, I think if Japan found a way to, really figure out how to better those conditions, I think anime would skyrocket a lot.
Yeah, I mean that is a
A lot
cultural.
more, and that's saying something.
That's a cultural Japanese thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to dive too much into it. If y'all want to see me talk about it and do a deep dive, I can do a separate little mini video about it, video essay or whatever. But that is relative. That is perspective to the Japanese culture, and that is a toxic thing, and that is something that I think comics does really well, which is that they take their time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And while I will say, and this isn't disrespect, there's a lot of comic book slop.
Oh, dude, we literally had like a Harley Quinn fart comic released like a couple years back.
You know what I mean? But but because I feel like that slop also plays to y'all benefit sometimes, because like the fact that there's slop and when something is really good and it had time to cook in the back, it's really fucking good.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
And then also shout out to y'all games. I feel like y'all have more diversity with games. Talking shit about my own shit here, but we are stuck in fighting game hell, and it's not great.
It's
Yeah,
not.
It's
that's
not
true.
great. It's actually very irritating.
Yeah.
So I really do love how you guys have figured out how to translate y'all stories into different mediums of fighting game, video game entertainment.
Video
Especially-
game and movies too. I mean, shoot, Clayface.
Yeah.
Clayface and Joker, those are totally different adaptations of what we normally are used to with superhero movies.
Yeah,
So,
I think more so with comic books, they're finding ways to, tell these stories in like vastly different ways.
Yeah.
Not all of them succeed, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
I
But-
think more and more we're having more and more successes than misses now.
But
versus before.
But it does relate back to that relatability and how deeply people relate to it. I think that's the main thing about anime, that's its selling point. You know how many people have had spiritual and emotional awakenings to fucking Vinland Saga?
Vagabond.
Vagabond. You know what I mean? People are saying Vinland Saga has changed their lives, and it hasn't even gotten to the great part. It hasn't even gotten to the great part. Like I read the manga, it hasn't even gotten there. You know what I mean? And that's something that I think in the uniqueness, while I do say, yes, their melting pot, high pressure society does hinder what it does to them as an industry in terms of story output and how thoughtful and meaningful and well-crafted some of them can be. I think it does a lot. You know what I mean? Especially because they all have high expectations that build into each other, that cause them to rise too. And I think even more so, I think that some of the anime and manga stuff has permeated to your guys' stuff too. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Like even the video games.
I mean,
like,
there is a Batman anime.
there's a Batman anime,
Batman
and like Marvel, the token fighting.
Yeah.
Like very anime
and then
inspired.
Miles Morales has like a few panels referencing anime. They have the Manji kick from JJK. They have the Jotaro Dio panel in Miles Morales as well too. Because I read y'all stuff. Come on now. We did this versus that for the debate, but we all kind of cross into each other's shit.
Yeah, it's all love.
Yeah.
We're all just fighting the industry.
I think that's really what it is. We're all really fighting the industry at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I want to end this at least?
Mhm.
You Spider-Man, he's Spider-Man, and he's Spider-Man, I'm Spider-Man. We
all
all
Spider-Man.
Midoriya Izuku is also Spider.
Yes.
That was a debate
Actually,
question.
at the end there, kind of.
Yeah, like we had a debate question debating the two, and we just didn't, we weren't gonna throw it just because of the time.
Fair.
But ultimately, we were just gonna say they're just like too much of the same to like be like one's better the other, in my opinion. I love them both very dearly. I'm just gonna start telling you some of the throwaways because now we're done, right?
Yeah.
We had like
no recommendations.
Yeah, I get to our recommendations.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot, do you have it?
Yeah. I
Oh.
have.
All right. Go ahead.
Kyle, you're gonna get to give a recommendation.
Yes.
No.
All right.
my
I got a
God.
couple. I have one especially Seed. I know that I think they just released another trailer. It's a manhwa. That's Korean. It's a manhwa, webtoon, whatever you want to call it. Check it out. One of my favorite stories. And check out NADPOD, Actual Play D&D podcast. One of my favorites. I listen to all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. How you want to go next?
Yeah. Not to beat a dead horse because like not for nothing, everybody knows this game is great. Final Fantasy VII. You know, they released the trailer for Final Fantasy VII Revelation, and that inspired me to go and buy. So to put it in perspective, I've loved Final Fantasy VII like pretty much my whole life. I have my OG PS2. I have the OG Final Fantasy and Advent Children original discs and everything like that. And I just think everybody should replay it. Even if you've played it before, replay it and then replay the remakes and really immerse yourself in that experience. I love it so bad. I think everybody should.
Look at what the fuck going on out there.
What the fuck was that?
Cry about it. Anyways, my recommendation, I'm going to go with DC's one of their newer comics. It's called The Dead Man. It's part of their Next Level issues, which does take place in the main continuity. But this is very, very different from like anything that I've really like checked out at DC. It doesn't really feel like superhero based. God damn, there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah, no, that horn. It's that car horn that's frying me, yo.
But Dead Man, it's kind of like this. It takes place in sort of like purgatory, and this guy is kind of snatching souls, and it's very magical. And the same person that did artwork for another independent comic called The Ice Cream Man, they are also doing art for this comic. And speaking of The Ice Cream Man, they are coming out with a new movie. I'm actually looking forward to that. If it's anything like the Toxic Avenger that came out last year, I'm looking forward to it. So Ice Cream Man and The Dead Man 2. Why not?
Lately, actually, I've been getting back into The Walking Dead.
Oh.
So I actually gave like Walking Dead Dead City and Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, which are the two spinoffs of the Walking Dead main show. I've given them a chance, and I gotta say, I was actually pleasantly surprised of how like really taking that space from the Walking Dead and all the behind the scenes issues. If you know, you know. Taking a space from that for like years and then coming back and watching these shows for like being their own thing, I'm actually really enjoying myself with them and catching up with these characters that I haven't really been paying attention to for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I recommend those spinoff shows. I think they're pretty good. Does it reach the high heights of like The Walking Dead, like at its peak? No, but I think for what it is, I think it's actually pretty good.
Did it hit as low as it hits at sometimes?
No. These
Okay.
spinoff shows do not hit as low as like the low of the show.
As long as they're not as low.
The quality has been consistently better. I love the camera quality because I think something that bothered me with The Walking Dead is like over time, like even like into the 7th, 8th season, I didn't really like the quality of the camera.
Yeah.
It's kind of bothering me. Now they're clear as day. They're using modern cameras. Like they're really being creative with the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
With the stories they tell, you know, they're really trying to listen to the fans, you know, and seeing what they want. Do they make some mistakes sometimes? Yes, and that's why I'm saying it's not perfect, but I think they're going up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I might definitely check out Dead City. That one's always been like deep in my eye.
Yeah, I think there's some repeat in there that might bother you. Like it just kind of feels like it might feel like just as like cycling, but I think there's stuff in there that is pretty good. I actually enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Well,
with that said, we say goodbye to the set. We say goodbye to our very first Brodent Royale podcast guest. He will be back for more episodes. We're throwing around some ideas potentially, but you're gonna have to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to see those things.
Sir.
With that said, we will see you guys on the next episode.
Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
Peace.